any form of this disease. For tonight's volleyball matchup, we have the Cowley County Tigers going up against your Coffeyville Red Ravens. Before we begin the starting lineups, we ask that you please stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Lineup. Number 6, Lacey Bauer. Number 7, Guion Vera Orlowski. Number 11, Anna Kish. Number 15, Sydney Unruh. Number 17, Viviana Solis. And number 20, Landry Cage. Cowley Tigers are coached by Stephen Green. And now the starting lineup for your Coffeyville Red Ravens. From Augusta, Kansas, number 2, Alyssa Apple. From Pleasant Hope, Missouri, number 5, Taylor Burns. From San Antonio, Texas, number 8, Patience Whitaker. From Wichita, Kansas, number 9, Nicole Soto. From Savannah, Missouri, number 13, Lexi Jones. From Wichita, Kansas, number 14, Soraya Sauter. And from Hiawatha, Kansas, number 19, Sarah Madsen. Coffeyville is coached by Bearden Kelly and birthday girl Peyton Pricey.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Coach Peyton's birthday. I'm not going to ask her age because that is very inappropriate to ask a woman her age. But here we are in Nelson East Hall, home of the Red Ravens. It's pink out night here at the Ravens' home territory. On the mouth of the Southeast, Stephen Cowley here, going to bring you this live coverage of your Coffeyville Red Ravens taking on the Cowley Tigers. Their overall ranking is 30-3, and their ranking is they're ranked third in the nation and second in the KJCCC East Division II volleyball standings, while the Red Ravens are ranked third in the conference at 4-3. Out there on the floor for the Ravens, we have number 9, Nicole Soto, number 5, Taylor Burns, number 13, Alexia Jones, number 2, Alyssa Apple, number 8, Libero, Patience Whitaker, and number 19, Sarah Madman Madsen. Out on the floor for the Tigers, we have number 15, number 20, number 17, number 11, number 3, and number 6. First point in this first set goes to the Ravens. Not the Ravens, the Tigers. Number 17 for the Tigers Solis from San Antonio, Texas. Her serve is good. Hits Alyssa. Set up by Burns. Sent down by Jones. Alyssa to Whitaker to Jones, but it said it went behind the out-of-bounds pole on the net, making it now 2-0. Ravens trailing by 2. A serve for Cowley is good. Hits Alyssa. Set up by Burns. Sent over by Whitaker. Point now goes to Cowley. Ravens only trailing by 3. We still have a lot more sets here to play, ladies and gentlemen. This is only the first set. Down there on the table, though, is my man Dirk Andrews. He's telling the scores. Alyssa to Burns to Jones, but it's blocked. 4-0. Cowley still leading by 4. Ooh, from up here, that looked like it was out of bounds, but they're calling it towards Cowley. It is 5-0. The serve is good. Hit to Whitaker. Set up by Burns. Sent down by Soto. Good recovery there by the Tigers, making it 6-0. Timeout is called on the floor, charged to the Ravens. And during one set, the Cowley Tigers lead 6-0. We'll be right back to continue the first set of Ravens volleyball right after this. Stay tuned. Back here once again at Nelson Hall. After the timeout charge to the Ravens, Cowley still leads 6-0. Alyssa to Burns, who sends it over as a trick play, almost tricked the Cowley offense. Alyssa to Burns to Soto. And a point goes to the Ravens. Alexia Jones is getting ready to serve for the Ravens. Alexia Jones, 5'9" freshman from Savannah, Missouri. Her serve is good, and it's an ace! 2-6. Two to 6 here is your score still. Jones' serve is an ace again! Three to 6. Jones, her serve again is good. Whitaker to Burns to Madman, who sends it over gently. Point goes to the Tigers, 7-3. The serve for the Tigers is good. Hit to Alyssa. Set up by Burns. In the back row to Jones. Madman to Burns. Back to Madman. Jones to Burns, who sends it over as a trick play, but does not trick the Cowley defense that time. On the attempt to block by the Ravens, turns into a Cowley point. 8-3. Ravens leading by 5. Or Ravens trailing by 5. Number 6 for the Tigers. Her serve is good. Hit to Jones. Set up by Burns. over by Madsen, but recovered by Burns. Whitaker to Jones, who sends it over gently. Good attempt on the block there by the Ravens, but the point goes to Cowley. 9-3. Ravens trailing only by 6. The serve for Cowley is good. Hit to Alyssa. Set up by Burns. Sent down by Soto. And it's in for a Red Raven point. Soto says no to prevent the lead from going any higher. Ravens now only trail by 5. Nicole Soto is getting ready to serve for the Ravens, though. Nicole Soto, a 6-foot sophomore from Wichita, Kansas. Shout out to them. As her serve is an ace. 5-9. Soto. Her serve is good. Jones to Burns to Madman Matson, who sends it in. 6-9. Ravens only trail now by 3. Nicole Soto. Her serve is a go. Jones to Burns to Madman Matson, who it looked like she may have tipped it out of bounds, but the point goes to the Tigers. 10-6. Alyssa to Burns to Madman Matson, who sends it down on him. Madman spikes again as it goes. They turn the block by the Tigers, goes out of bounds. Substitution now. Layla Felder checks in for Alyssa Apple, number 2. Alyssa Apple, 5'2" freshman from Augusta, Kansas. Shout out to them, and shout out to Layla Felder, 6-foot freshman from 6-foot freshman from Birmingham, Alabama. Whitaker to Burns to Felder, who sends it down as a kill. It is now 8-10. Ravens only trailing by 2. Taylor Burns, her serve. It's good. Hit to libero. Good. I will say that was a very impressive hit there by the Cowley Tigers. Cowley, their serve is good. Jones to Burns to Fort Sumter. Soraya Sumter, number 14. 5'10" sophomore from Wichita, Kansas. Shout out to them. And shout out to Madman Matson, who's getting ready to serve. And her serve is good. 5'10" freshman from Hiawatha, Kansas. Oh! That was got to be the strangest I've ever seen, but the point goes to Cowley, 12-9. They lead only by 3. Serve for Cowley is good. Hit to Jones. Set up by Burns. Sent out by Sumter again, but is recovered by the Tigers. Whitaker. Point goes to Cowley, 13-9. Ravens only trailing by 4. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the Ravens are playing number 3 ranked team in the nation right now, Cowley Tigers. As Alexia Jones sends it down, but is recovered by the Tigers. Good attempt on the block there by Fort Sumter and Felder, but the point goes to the Tigers. Ravens now only trailing by 5. The serve for the Tigers is good. Hit to Whitaker. Set up by Burns. Sent out by Sumter. Whitaker to Madman. Back to Sumter, who floats it over. Madman tried to save it, but turns into another Cowley point. 15-9. The serve for Cowley is good. Hit to Whitaker. Set up by Burns. Sent over by Felder. And it's a kill. 10-15. The serve for Patience Whitaker is good. She is a 5'3" freshman from San Antonio, Texas. Shout out to them. Jones to Burns to Felder, but it's sent into the net as an error. 16-11. Oh no, 16-10. My apologies. Nicole Soto checked in for Soraya Sumter. Cowley, their serve is good. Hit to Madman. Set up by Burns. Sent back by Madman, who sent it. Attempted on the block there by the Ravens. Turns into a Cowley point as it goes out of bounds. 17-10. The serve for Cowley is an error. 11-17. Layla Felder checks out and Alyssa Apple checks in. The serve for the Ravens is good. Burns to Whitaker to Jones. Kill there by the Tigers is good. And on Monday, I sat in with the Red Ravens in one of their practices just to see what they do in their practice. And I talked to the head coach, Dearden Kelly, and she told me that what they mainly do is they mainly just do volleyball. And they have fun while doing it, which I think is very key to being a very successful team. That looked in to me on that one, but it turns into another Cowley point. I think our flag people down there need to maybe get something taken care of, but I digress. Burns sets up Soto, who sends it down. 12-19. Ravens only now trailing by 7. Alexia Jones, her serve for the Ravens is good. Make that 20-12. Number 6, Lacey, 6-foot sophomore from Benton, Kansas. Her serve for the Tigers is good. Hits Alyssa. Set up by Burns. Sent over by Whitaker. Jones to Burns to Soto, who sends it down. Good communication there on that one by the Ravens as we have substitutions now. Whitaker Libero checks out and Soraya Sumter, or as I call her, Soraya Fort Sumter checks in. Nicole Soto, her serve for the Ravens is good. Make that 21-13. Whitaker checks back in for Soto. Cowley, their serve is good. Hit to Jones. Set up by Burns. Set now by Sumter, who just glides in the air every time I see her try to attempt the kill. And that attack error is out of bounds. 14-21. Layla Felder comes in for Alyssa Apple. Right now, they have some height out there on the floor for the Ravens. They have Soraya Sumter and Madman Madsen at 5'10". Then they have Layla Felder at 6 foot. But that does not stop the Tigers from gaining the other point. 22-14. Madame Matson, though, she's only 5'10", but she plays like she's 6'3", which is what you kind of want on a team like this. To say that she cupped her hand on that one on Layla Felder, but it turns into a Cowley point, 23-14. Serve for Cowley is good. Hit to Felder. Set up by Burns. Sent down by Sumter. Burns to Whitaker. To Jones in the back row. Burns to Whitaker. To Madman Matson. But is recovered by Cowley. The attempted kill is out of bounds on Cowley, 15-23. Madman Matson, her serve is good. Set point goes to the Tigers. Substitution. Now number 5 checks out, number 6 checks in. The serve for Cowley is good. Hit to Madman. Set up by Burns. Sent down by Felder. But it is. First set goes to the Tigers. We will be right back to bring you the second set of Ravens volleyball right after this in Nellis Hall, home of the Red Ravens. Right after this. Stay tuned. Back here once again at Nellis East Hall, as we are getting ready to start the second set of Red Ravens volleyball. On the mouth of the Southeast, Stephen Kyler. And just a little bit ago, the man at the table, Dirk Andrews, just informed me from up here that I was an honorary member of the Red Ravens volleyball team, which I greatly appreciate. But I digress. The Cowley Tigers gained the first point of the second set. I've enjoyed doing this so far for the season. I can't wait to see what happens with some of these girls. They are very talented. Both teams are very talented. As Whitaker sets up Jones. The attempted kill goes out of bounds. Tied up with ones. Alexia Jones is getting ready to serve for the Ravens. Her serve is good. Whitaker to Madman. Madman she is really making this team really feel good. As the point goes to the Ravens take the lead. As there's an illegal use of 4 hits. Alexia Jones, her serve for the Ravens is good. It is now tied up with 2s. I would like to thank the volleyball team and all the coaching staff as well for letting me feel like I've been a part of their team. On the attempted kill there by Madman goes into the net. Cowley gains the lead. The serve for Cowley is good. Hit to Jones. Set up by Burns. Sent over by Madman. Burns to Whitaker. To Madman, but it goes into the net. 4-2. The serve for the Tigers is good as Burns sets up Soto. Whitaker sends it over. The attempted kill by Cowley is no good. It makes it now 3-4. As Whitaker comes out and Sarai Sumter comes in. Nicole Soto is getting ready to serve for the Ravens. Her serve is good. Apparently they said it was tipped out of bounds. And is now 5-3. Serve for the Tigers is an ace. It is now 7-3. Ravens only trailing by 4. The serve for the Tigers is good. And it's an ace. The serve for the Tigers is good. Hit Jones. Set up by Burns. Sent out by Sumter. And as it's blocked out of bounds by the Tigers. Forward, the 8. Layla Felder comes in for Alyssa Apple. 8-4 is your score here. Ravens only trailing by 4 as Burns' serve is good. Make that 9-4. Ravens now only trailing by 5. A serve for the Tigers. Is good. Hit to Jones. Whitaker to Sumter. To Jones. Said it was 4 hits there for the Ravens. Makes it now 10-4. A serve for the Tigers. Jones to Burns to Madsen. Make that 11-4. Ravens only trailing now by 7. Served by Cowley is good. Hit to Jones. Set up by Burns. Sent over by Sumter. And it works. 5-11. Little miscommunication there on the floor by the Ravens. Makes it now 12-5. The serve by the Tigers is good. Hit to Whitaker. Set up by Burns. Sent over by Felder, but it goes into the net. (13-5). Tigers leading by 8. Serve for the Tigers is good. Hit to Sarah. Set up by Burns. Sent back by Madman. (14-5). The serve for the Tigers is good. Hit up by Madsen. Set up by Burns. Sent down by Felder. As it was tipped out of bounds by the Tigers. It is now 6-14. Soto comes in for Sumter. Patience to Whitaker. Her serve for the Ravens is good. Soto says no. And no indeed. 7-14. Soto definitely said no on that one as Whitaker's serve again is good. Burns to Whitaker to Jones as it goes into the net. It looked like it may have hit the light structure up there, making it now 15-7. Tigers only leading by 8. That Tigers, her serve is good. Hit by Whitaker, set up by Burns. So we're by. Point goes to the Tigers. 16-8. Ravens now trailing by 8. The Tigers leading by 8. Number 7 for the Tigers. I can't pronounce that name. If I did try to pronounce it, it would be terrible. It was a double tap there by the Tigers, but they did not see it. But it doesn't matter. Soto told them no. Making it now 8-16. Alyssa, her serve for the Ravens is good. Whitaker, though. with the dig. Jones to Burns to Soto. Way to go, Nicole Soto. Alyssa Apple, her serve is good. Whitaker, though, with a dig again as Madman sends it over, but it's out of bounds. An impressive dig there by Whitaker, the libero, but turns into another Cowley point. Makes it now 17-9. Serve for Cowley. It's an error. 10-17. Alexia Jones is getting ready to serve for the Ravens. Whitaker has to tie her shoe again. Her serve, Alexia Jones, her serve is good. Madman and Soto. On the attack, error is a no-no. 11-17. Jones, her serve again is good. Whitaker sends it over for the Ravens. Another attack error by the Tigers. It is 12-17. Timeout charge here by the Tigers. Ravens now only trailing by 5 here in the second set. As you can hear the energy in the room, it is intense right now. A fan is really excited, and so am I. I agree with that fan. Let's go Ravens. And we're going to take a timeout ourselves up here in the booth. We'll be right back to bring you more coverage of Red Ravens volleyball in Nelson East Hall, home of the Red Ravens, right after this. Stay tuned. As we come out of the timeout here, charged by the Tigers. It is only 12-17 here in the second set. As we bring you more coverage of Red Ravens volleyball in Nelson East Hall, home of the Red Ravens. On the mouth of the Southeast, Stephen Kyler, as Alexia Jones' serve was good. Burns sets up Soto. Alyssa, though, to Soto, to Madman. Good, impressive playmaking. Soto says no on that kill. Soto says no again. As Madman says it herself. Jones, though, to Burns. An attack error, though, on the Ravens, 18-12. A very impressive volley there by the Ravens and the Tigers themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, this is volleyball at the college level. It is way different than high school volleyball. This is more like, I don't know how to say this, but more energetic almost. And more entertaining in some ways. But then again, it's also still volleyball. As the point goes to the Ravens, 13-18. Substitutions now. Number 5 comes in for number 6. As Whitaker comes out and Sumter checks in. Soto. Her serve is good. It's a libero. Set up by 17. Soto. For Sumter and Madman Madsen. I call Soraya Sumter Fort Sumter because she is like Fort Sumter. She has defended her side of the floor right now in that moment. And so is Madman. A Soto serve again was good. Madman, though. Attack error almost there by the Tigers. A Soto who hits it to Burns. Sent it down by Madman. Who gets a kill, but in the intended ball goes out of bounds. 15-18. Soto, her serve. Is an error, though. It's now 15-19. Ravens only trailing by 4 as the barrel comes out and number 7 comes in. Number 7, only 5'9", but she looks like she may be 6 foot. I have no idea. Burns sets up Jones in the back row. Whitaker, though, as it hits the ceiling, though. Impressive dig there by Whitaker, but it turns into a Cowley point. (20-15). The serve by the Tigers is good. Burns setting up Sumter. Sumter tried to get a block, but turns into another Cowley point as it goes out of bounds. 21-15. The serve by the Tigers is good. Hit to Jones, set up by Burns, sent out by Madman, and it's in! Madman spikes again! Sarah Madman Madsen. Number 4 down there, Megan Megaphone Powell was. I call her Megaphone because she is the loudest and the most energetic on her team, which is good. But then again, Cowley gains the point again. 16-22 is your score right now in the second set. Sumter with the dig to Whitaker, to Jones. As it was tipped out of bounds, it is now 24-16. Set point again goes towards the Tigers. Cowley, their serve is good. Hit to Jones. Set up by Burns, and now by Madman. The second set goes to the Tigers.
Set 2 goes to the Tigers.
As at the end of the second set, Cowley takes that set, and they win 25-16. I'm going to take a little time out of here, get rehydrated, and I will bring you more coverage of Red Ravens Volleyball as we get ready to start the third set of Red Ravens Volleyball. Roger this. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to Nellis East Hall, home of the Red Ravens. I'm the mouth of the Southeast, Stephen Kyler. And I'm going to give you a quick little upcoming game schedule for the Ravens. This Friday, the 21st, they travel to Kansas City, Missouri, to play Metropolitan Community College at 6 p.m. On Wednesday, the 26th, they play it at Fort Scott at 6:30 p.m. And on Wednesday, November 2nd, to be announced, will be the district tournament round 1. As you may have noticed, ladies and gentlemen, this may be the last broadcast that you hear my voice here for the Red Ravens volleyball. I've enjoyed every single minute of it. I've watched these girls work their butts off from day one, and it has been an incredible journey for them, myself, and for our broadcasting crew as well. And I hope y'all at home are enjoying it as much as I am. As we have out here on the floor for the Ravens, we have Burns, Soto, Jones, Apple, Whitaker, and Madman Madsen. Out on the floor for the Tigers, we have number 15, Libero, number 6, number 20, number 3, number 11, and number 17. As number 17 for the Tigers is getting ready to serve for the Tigers as the third set is underway. Hit to Apple. Set up by Burns. Sent over by Jones as it is out of bounds. Apple to Burns to Jones again. Whitaker. Almost looked like it could have been a point going towards the Ravens, but it goes out behind the out-of-bounds pole, making it now 2-0 Cowley. The Cowley's head coach is Stephen Green, assisted by Alana Da Silva Milner. I hope I said that right. As Soto and Jones say no-nos. 2-1. Jones' serve is good. Point goes to the Tigers. Burns was holding her arm a little bit ago because it looked like she landed on it really bad earlier, but it looks like she's recovering now. She's getting energy, momentum. As the serve by the Tigers is good. Soto, though, sends it over. It is out of bounds there on that attempted kill. 3-2. Substitution now. Number 5 checks in for number 6. As well as number 7 comes out for Libero, number 15. And Whitaker comes out, and Sarai Sumter comes in for the Ravens. Soto, her serve, is good. And it's an attack error. Tied up with 3s. We have 6 sophomores this year for the Ravens. We have Rosie Colomb, Nicole Soto, Zella Bennett, Sarai Sumter, Brianna Chisholm, and Brooklyn Shook. That last point there kind of looked like it was maybe, I don't know. I'm not going to argue with the officials because that is not my style. As the Cowley's Tigers serve is an error. Tied up again with 4s. Layla Felder comes in for Alyssa Apple. Burns, her serve is good. Libero to 17 to number 3.
Point, Tigers.
5-4. The serve for the Tigers is good. Hit to Jones. Set up by Burns. Sent out by Sumter. Jones to Burns to Madman Madsen.
Point, Tigers.
The serve for the Tigers is... I don't know. That looked like it could have been out of bounds, but they called it 6-4. Tigers, their serve is good. Hit to Whitaker. Set up by Burns. Sent over by Sumter. And the point goes to the Ravens, 5-6. Oh, actually, that's 5-7. Madman serve is good.
Point, Cowley.
8-5 now is the score. Tigers, their serve is good. Hit the Madman. Set up by Burns. Sent down by Felder. And it works. 6-8. Sarai Sumter checks out, and Nicole Soto checks in. Whitaker, her serve is good. Whitaker to Burns to Felder, who sends it down. And it's a kill. Layla it looked like the Tigers fouled that one. It is now 7-8. Whitaker, her serve for the Ravens is good. Good attempt there by Whitaker to keep it for the Ravens, but it turns into another Cowley point. 9-7. Head coach for the Ravens is Dearden Kelly. This is her first year here as head coach. Assisted by Peyton Freisinger and Avery Muse. As the point there goes to the Tigers. 7-10. Serve for the Tigers is good. Hit to Whitaker. Set up by Burns. Set over by Felder. It is out of bounds there. The point goes to the Ravens. 8-10. Alyssa Apple checks in for Layla Felder. Her serve is good. Madman to Burns to Jones. They say it was a double tap there by the Ravens. I don't think so, but I'm not going to argue with the officials. It is now 11-8. The serve by the Tigers is good. Hit to Whitaker. A little miscommunication there on the floor there by the Ravens. It is now 12-8. The serve by the Tigers is good. Hit to Apple. Set up by Burns. Set over by Madman. Sumter and Soto say no-nos. 9-12. Jones' serve is good. Jones to Burns to Soto. It is now 10-12. Jones's serve is good. Alyssa. Madman sends it over. Soto says no on that one. Whitaker. Jones tried to save it, but would have ran into her own team. Is now 13-10. The Tigers. Their serve is good. Hit to Alyssa. Set up by Taylor. Set over by Sarah. But it's blocked. You know, I think that may have been the first time I've ever seen Sarah Madman Matson get blocked. We have a good crowd here tonight. Watching the Red Ravens' last home game here. As the Tigers serve. It's an error. 11-14. Substitutions now. Number 6 comes in for number 5. Sumter comes in for Whitaker, who is libero. A little injury update, though. Maya White, a.k.a. Dynamite. She is still out with a leg injury, but is expected to come back. It is now 12-14. Michaela Salcido, who is out with a concussion safety protocol, will be back shortly. She is out there actually on the floor. Actually, she's out there on the sideline right now with their team. As the attack error is on Cowley, 13-14. Nicole Soto, her serve is good. Jones, though, with the dig. Soto as well. Jones sends it over. Jones to Burns to Madman, but it is blocked again. 15-13. Ravens only trailing by 2. I see a lot of teachers here tonight and also other athletic staff. Jay Erkelman, head coach of men's basketball. Yvonne Hull. Dirk Andrews, who is my main man over at the table, who also does soccer commentary with me, and Ryan Butcher. As well as football coach Jeff Fleiker. Alyssa to Burns to Sumter. It is now 14-16. Layla Felder comes in for Alyssa Apple. I told Alyssa today in our class that an apple a day keeps the defenders away. At that time, I thought it made sense, but now that I think about it, it does not make sense. Oh well, it got her to smile. That looked like it, honestly, in my opinion, that looked like it may have been out of bounds, but they're calling it for Cowley. I'm not going to argue with them. It's not my mojo. Cowley, their serve is good. Hits to Whitaker. Set up by Burns. Set over by Sumter. Good recovery there, and good recovery by Jones. Soraya Sumter, a.k.a. Fort Sumter, blocks that one, as well as the net, too. Makes it now 15-17. It's Madman. Her serve is good. They gave that point to Cowley because apparently Layla Felder got into the net, even though she did not. And the fans don't like it. I don't like it myself, but I'm gonna just sit here and watch. As it is now 18-15. Cowley, their serve is good. Hit to Whitaker. Set up by Burns. Set down by Felder. But it's blocked. 19-15. I'd like to give a shout-out, though, to the other players that aren't out there on the floor now for the Ravens. We have number 1, Maya Winter. Number 3, Macy Wayne. Number 4, Megan Powell. Number 6, Morgan Humphrey. Number 7, Rosie Colomb. Number 10, Zella Bennett. Number 11, Jessica Benson. Number 12, Michaela Salcido. Number 15, Kayla Lesh. An impressive save there by the Ravens, but an even more impressive kill there by the Tigers. 20-15. Like I was saying, the remaining players that aren't out there on the floor for the Ravens, I stopped off at number 12, Michaela Salcido, number 15, Kayla Lesh, number 17, Tiana Palmer, and number 20, Emma Alt. As Madman, as there's an error, as an ace there goes towards Cowley. 21-15. Cowley, their serve is good. Hit the Madman. Set up by Burns. Set over by Jones. Impressive there by the libero for Cowley. As Felder sends it down. 16-21. Sarai Sumter comes out and Nicole Soto comes in. Whitaker, her serve is good. The attempt to block there by the Ravens is a no-go. 22-16. Sir, Cowley Tigers, their serve is good. Felder tried to save it there for the Ravens. It turns it 23-16. Cowley. Serve is good. Hit to Whitaker. Set up by Burns. Set over by Madman. Number 17 there for the Tigers. Got him with a trick play. Viviana Solis, 5'6" freshman from San Antonio, Texas. Very impressive there by that Cowley player. It is set and match point for the Tigers. Whitaker to Burns to Soto. The attempt to block there by the Ravens was a no-go.
Tigers win set 3.
Tigers have won the set 3, and Cowley won the match. Very impressive playing there by the Ravens as well as the Cowley Tigers. I have to thank everybody out here on the floor watching at Coffeyville in Nellis East Hall, and all of you watching at home. We hope you enjoyed the home season, and I hope that in the near future you'll continue to keep watching these young women develop into great volleyball players. Because remember, ladies and gentlemen, once a Raven, always a Raven. Out in the mouth of the Southeast, Stephen Cowley here, bringing you my, unfortunately, last home broadcast of the Red Ravens volleyball team. I thank you all for listening to me, putting up with my voice for this last season. I enjoyed every minute of it, and I hope you all did as well. And I appreciate my man Dirk Andrews down there giving me a shout out, and I appreciate the team for letting me be an honorary member. It made me feel so humble, and I'm humble to them as well. Thank you all for tuning in. See you next season, Red Ravens.